Howdy folks, how art thou? Welcome to another splendid evening where we are going to work on my open source project that I have with regards to budgeting. I will be looking into seeing if I can refactor some sections, try to implement the whole container presentation component structure, and yeah, let's dig in. Let's see what I have. Okay, so the main page is the budget view. So there's a budget list, which is not something that is actually being used right now. And there's a budget view. What do you think about us moving all these things into a bit of a better structure? Let's restructure the application. The thing is, it is not really the best structure to my mind, and looking at it can actually really be structured a bit better. Let's go to the home component, double check this. So we have bar. So this page is the home component, yes, and then this view is the budget view, and then here we have add a category, which is not very descriptive if you look at that. Count filters according to the fine. The account button. Here we add the transaction. Let's have a look if we can. Let's see what's going on here. So this view displays the block have budget, which is not bad. Don't have, oh yeah, we don't have the drag and drop functionality anymore. That is something that is currently available within Material UI or Material Angular, and we will be implementing that. Maybe we'll get to that today if we can't actually get to the point where I get to refactor the things that I want to refactor. So yeah, let's get started. Well, bleh. Sorry about that. Let's have a look. Bum, bum, bum. We have budget service. Service things we require. This actually can be refactored as well, but we'll do that. I really just want to make sure that all the container elements are working correctly. There are no child components except for these ones. That matte icon, that's fine. Here we have the div. Oh, okay, and this is the div list thing. That's the budget. This is the actual expense. This is what we've budgeted. This is the actual expense. It was highlighted. What about we create cash bucky? Just trying to see if there are any components that we can actually work on that has that structure plate that I have. Here we have on the transaction list we have this material UI table. Here we have just the additional filter that should show all the cleared transactions which have been flagged. Full loads correctly, full clears, okay. Here we get a bit of more information, seeing as we are on a so what's what's going on here? We have the transactions, then we have app transaction, which is the transaction capturing, which is okay. We can actually see if we can move that to a modal. That should be something cool. Yes, yes. This card is the settings and the account detail one in a card. So on the transaction list, so that's also good. We can maybe do just to show the whole presentation container presenter structure. We can maybe add it. So we would, if we're honest about it, stop unit testing as well, just while we are busy with the generation of it. Let's see, we will be closing that one, and then we have one screen where we can actually see what we're doing. Not a bad thing. We will be saying ls just fix stuff. Then we say ngg component transactions, and we will say it's adding a account display. That sound good? Good. See what that generates for us. If it doesn't, I would just need to quickly fix it. Assuming it works fine. So here we have our account display, and then our unit tests, and we have our app account display, which is awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Over here, we're going to say do we want a account display or do we want a transaction list header? That should be cool. And abstract some of the functionality away from this one just to the same header section. That's gonna be, oh well. We can keep that in the header. Let's just let's move that filter should actually. Now I'm rethinking myself. This is what happened. So the idea is that if an account is selected, that we display the account name and we display and hide the list of cleared items. This imports. Here we have settings where we can change the starting balance which was created for this account. So wow, I don't know. I'm feeling it's okay. Man, I hate it when I want to do something, you know, and the ideas are just not there. No, it's actually a lack of preparation, isn't it? Don't worry, this live stream here will most probably not see the light of day, but I am doing this because it's important. Stick to routine and practice. Okay, so oops, the trash bin. Let's convert the transaction to a modal pop-up. Okay, let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to material.angular table, and we'll see if we can get a dialog where we get something to this effect, but it will contain the whole. It has this method. After closed, we get a closed dialog, so that's fine. Components read created. So entry components will be the example dialog component, which will be the transaction component. So okay, so this is version 8.3. Which version we have? And then we can confirm which one we should be looking at. Okay, so we have 2, so we can confirm that we have Angular material 8.12. So that's good. We can do the 8.1. Cool. Doesn't look too complex. Sharing data, and I have implemented before, so let's have a look. There's the transactions component. Those are the surf. That's the routing module. Transactions module. Yeah, this can go. It's not gonna be used anymore. That's good. Good. And save. Cool. Now, what we are going to look at then is this DB uses also we need to refactor that, and this loads. Okay, then have it import component where we import in the data. So here we can say open import dialog. Have open account dialog. Where's that? Add transaction. Oh, you know what? I think it's on a completely different one, so we don't have to change this. I think, if I'm correct, that it's actually on the home one. Sorry, I do apologize once again for the complete lack of preparation. I was actually thinking of doing something completely different tonight. Need to focus on this one as well, because you know what? It needs some TLC. It really does. Some things just doesn't feel quite lacquer. Let me see if I can button this button on the transactions one here. Seems like it was actually the transactions component. Mini fab, add transaction button. Doop, doop. Here's that button. Show transaction. Here we have the if. To hide and show it. It is. So, if we want to change that to modal, we would change this to say open transaction modal. Okay, and transaction components, we would have a method that says open transaction modal, and here we would have this. Transaction results. Open, here we would have transaction. We would be passing in data, which is the count, da 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 da. Okay, cool. So, all good things come to those who wait. This should actually work if I do this. This. Add it to the transaction component. Pop it in there way at the beginning. For that one. Inject. Pull. Save it again. Let it recompile again. And then if everything has gone according to plan, refresh. And here we get cannot read property name of collection component open. Okay, so the copy and paste. Always a good thing to copy and paste. And then stuff breaks. Account, this account name. Let's just have so that one is there, and then with filament. Oh, I need to do this as well. Okay, so that. Oops, now it's no component factory found. Did you add it to entry components? No, we did not. We did not add it to entry components. Main entry components. Transaction component. Save that. It's compiling and booyah! It works. Well, sort of. The date still works, that still works, that still works. Everything else seems to work. Seems to be working. Let's do a quick test. Oh, nice. And resets. So let's do a check. Structure in the init, and let's say console.log transaction g on. The thing. So what I want to see is just, okay, it creates it. There's no close button, but let's, transaction result is undefined. Oh, I like that. That's actually not bad. So with it constructing and destroying on each time it pops up, we can actually just be sure that it actually will do the loading each and every time. But no, we want to keep the loading of certain items on the component, because at a later stage we might actually be tweaking the button at the bottom where we can say add category, add transaction, add account, add budget, or change budget. So that's something for a later stage. For now, that should be quite cool. So let's quickly switch that to mobile view. That's fine. Let's see what this works out. Cool. Okay. Oh, those two shouldn't be like that. Okay. Let's tweak the transaction component a bit, shall we? Remove the div. Two divs at the top. Okay. Cool. It is nested within a card. So what we can do is we will be removing the whole card related syntax. The mat card content, stuff like that. Let's see what that does for us. So I removed mat content. Now I'm going to remove this one. So these would be remove the card actions, and type input would be a 1. I'll need to refactor this as well, because now that I have a bit of a better understanding about Flexbox, we can really make this much smoother working. So save that. See what that looks like. Terrible. It looks terrible. That's fine. What we have to do, trying to figure out why. That's it. Have a look. Donkey. Okay. Oof. Let's remove all the flex layout. That's actually fine. Flex for that. Format document goes there. Just gonna remove everywhere where flex is. just so I can actually have a look, see what's going on, maybe get it to a point where it's actually working as expected. That, that, fine. If, here we have a div, attribute control. Oh, that's for when we split categories. I'm going to remove all the flex stuff. The reason why is, like I said, I just want to start from scratch. Have a nice, clean, page or thing to work with. Now it's breaking though. Unexpected closing tag. What did I remove now? Transfer amount. Okay. There we go. That should fix that. Will it fix it? Seemingly does. Now we have the complete block inside. Once again. There's that. There we have what it looks like that. Cool. Okay. So Flexbox creates containers which are styled in one dimension, meaning either vertically or horizontally, or as in the code it is as rows or columns. Now as you can see here, the first one looks quite good. We quickly select one, we split, then it adds a new one, adds a new one, adds a new one. That's all good, no worries with that. One should actually change to close. We'll check that shortly. Let's start by grouping these three items together because they look like they go together. Then we will create a category block. Then we will have a memo block. And then we will have the clear and transfer. And then these ones will be at the bottom. Once again, as they were before. Just now that I have an idea of what I want to do, let's create wrapping divs around them. Shall we? We shall. Shall we? Go back. Just wanted to check quickly. That div reflects. Okay, that's already part of that one. Okay, so that's cool. Still selected. It is now row, which is cool. Anyway, that's that. That's column. Now it's row. Okay. So the first one is fine. What we're gonna do though is we're just gonna say select fx just layout. Not necessarily what I want. I want it to justify context. Great. We remove this. The reason why is because I can actually go and change it on the payee one, which I want fx flag. One, because I want this one to grow. If my CSS knowledge is a bit up to scrap, one 100. How is 1% an option? Drives me bonkers. I seriously don't understand these things sometimes. I mean, I would do this specific thing. Why? I want that. Oh, if I want this block or this box to fill the rest of the size, then I just need to put flex 1 on this specific item. Sounds logical. And if we're using fx flex and we say 1, 0, 100%, That's flex grow, that's flex shrink, and that's flex basis. Now it breaks because it's 100% of the original width. So let's remove that one. So that looks like. I think it's gonna look good. There we go. So setting the shrink to 0 was actually the trick we need to do on that one as well. Memory. Yes. Nope. Okay. I will not argue. Now, the next one, we will be looking at the categories. So let's see. The div array category, if it's not a transfer box, then we create a new div which is repeated for all the controls within the form group, which is I. That's fine, so let's do this. Say fx layout, which is fx layout row. Okay, by default it's row. Then we say fx equals column. That is for XS. Double check. Yes. We want a column as soon as we hit the smaller resolutions. Then we will be doing what? The selector. I want the selector to be 50%. Right? So I will say fx flex equals. I want it to grow, not to shrink, and I want to be this one be twice the size of the others. So let's say fx flex equals 1.0. I don't want it to shrink. The infield is 1.0 as well. Hopefully, by not adding any of the basis related things, it will actually just work. Random. Oh no. Did work on the rand. Yes. So that's fine. Is changing the category. So it is switching. Cool. This one I will say 50%. This one is going to be 25%. 5%. FX gap, which is 10 pixels. Keep it in the pixels. Pixels are good. Pixels are nice. Now the question is, if this one is set to 50%, contains the div And the transaction is contained in, form is there, but it already flows over the form. That div the category. So let's see, contains both of them. So this one is display flex, box sizing. That's fine. This one, you would think, is the one that we say strings. But I don't want that. I want this one to be the shrinking one. So this one can stay at 2. One can stay at 0. This one, just don't get the maths. I mean, what? That's gonna tell me something that it is seemingly a thing by the input error. 280 pixels wide. Here's the question. All these show 100%. Match form field infix as a fixed. Obviously. What happened? Flex as a max thing. Let's just change this to 30%. That grabs this. No, it's okay. Ah, not bad. Not bad. Cool. Let's keep that one there. Go. The next one we want to have a look at the memo. Remove that div because it's something on its own. We can say fx. Do we need fx layout? I think we do. I'm gonna stick with fx layout as a row because then we can say fx flex equals 1 0. And then it should being the operative word here, be the whole width. Yeah. Awesome. Let's look here. Cool. I'm scrolling. Question of cool. Should be fine then. And then we will be looking at the clear checkbox and the transfer checkbox. Instead, we're gonna grab this in its own little div, cut, and then paste in one bit. Here we have fx layout row, which is good, and then these should be fx layout line, center, center. Keep it that way. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Look. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. I think that's fine. Not perfect, but we'll look at that one next. And then start. Normally it's row column, so the column must be centered, but the row must start. And it is. Cool. Then the next one is a div around the buttons. Where the document. And on this one, we would say that we are looking at fx layout row, fx layout column, if it is the extra small one, then fx just line, item align, layout line, rows, space between and center. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that. See how that looks. Ah, I can't say, Captain. I don't like this. I'll be honest. Don't like it. So I'm gonna say center. Okay, so add a bit of a gap. Gap 10 pixels. Also add a class to this one, which is class checkboxes in the filing. Say checkboxes, margin bottom, flag to rim. Let's see what that. Sorry. Hopefully that works. Just a little bit of spacing around it, that's good. Counts. Let's. Looks okay. Okay, transfer. Fine. We can add a little bit of a gap there as well. FX layout gap 10 pixels. Nice bit of a gap. Nice and breathy. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So I am gonna call that an hour's worth of work well spent. Just add a transaction to anything. Say I am the culprit, and let's say banking fees. It's 750. Nice dialog. And we say save transaction. Created successfully. Now, do we want to close it after it's been created? Up here. It's there, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Still, that seemingly works. A good thing. Oh, I think that is gonna be it for today. I thank you very much for watching, and yeah, sorry about not sticking to the actual name on the stream, but I will be changing that and putting it up. Thank you for sticking with me. I will be doing this again next week. I will really investigate exactly what are things that are still bothering me with regards to this. What we can do to improve some more of it. There's a lot of improvement that can be done. But I think for now the biggest thing that I really want to do is just get it to a point where anyone can install it check it out, install it, deploy it onto their Firebase instance, and they can start using it. So that is what I will be investigating and carrying on the next one. So yeah, cheers.